right? Over here, like we started with this unit, right? Determination of income and employment, right? Just check over here. We did this aggregate demand and its component plus propensity to consume, propensity to save this, and also we did full employment and the involuntary unemployment, right? So today we'll be starting with this short equilibrium output and invest. So today we'll be doing this short run equilibrium output, and then in the next class we'll be doing this. We did money multiplier, right? Similarly, it is investment multiplier as well. So same process. So we'll be doing that. Like in the today class, we'll finish this equilibrium portion, and in next class we'll do this, and then in the next class we'll do this. Sorry. Problem of excess demand and the deficit demand and how we're going to correct it. Okay. So let's just start. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So over there we have two approaches. Like the chapter is chapter. First of all, you will write chapter. Okay, you will write investment equilibrium. Wait a minute. We did this earlier. Which chapter we did? Income determination. No, aggregate demand we did. Yeah. So we did aggregate demand. Over here you can see this is what, right? Chapter number 7, aggregate demand, aggregate supply. We did this, right? So now this is chapter number. Don't write chapter 8. Just write chapter income determination and multiplier. Okay, income determination and just write income. Just write equilibrium and income determination and multiplier. Equilibrium and income determination and multiplier.
Ma'am, this is from the macroeconomics book, right?
Yeah, we are starting with the macroeconomics today.
Ma'am,
We started with.
In
Yeah.
my book, it's written short run equilibrium output.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Equilibrium or the yeah, that's why I'm right, because it's the updation. Like the syllabus got updated, na? So that's why I just write it down. Equilibrium and income determination and multiplier.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Equilibrium and income determination and multiplier. So today we'll just we have to just read what we are going to do today. So yeah. So today we are going to over here we have in the syllabus for this is the unit, this unit. Our 2, this was the first chapter. This is the second chapter and this is the third chapter. Okay. So over here, first of all, we are going to do this short run equilibrium output. So today we'll cover this and then investment multiplier and its mechanism in the next class. And then this full employment along with that will be done. Next class we'll just finish it, and then this will also take 2 classes. So by end of the next week, we'll be done with this income and unemployment. Then we'll again start with a theory portion. We'll just start with the unit 2. Or what I will do, I'll just try to I'll just we'll just finish this chapter. Let's just see what happens. So that by end of the October or by the end of the December, we just finish it off. Okay. Written. This equilibrium and income determination and multiplier. Yes, no. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so first of all, it is equilibrium, right? So this first concept is determination of equilibrium level, right? So according to Keynes theory, an economy is an equilibrium when aggregate demand is equal to aggregate supply during a period of time. So when you will achieve an equilibrium, when your AD and AS we already discussed in the previous chapter, right? So when AD is equals to AS, at that point that will be your equilibrium point. Okay, and you know what is AD? AD is basically C plus I. Okay, and what is AS? It is C plus S, right? So basically over here it's 1, it's basically I, it's typing error. So AD is C plus I, AD is C plus I, and what is AS? It is C plus S. Okay, so C and C they will get cross, and I and S, I equals to S, right? So this is the first. So basically when we have to find equilibrium, we have two approaches, very important approach, right? One is your AD and AS approach, and one is your S and I approach. Okay, we already discussed this, I think, in the aggregate chapter, if I'm not wrong. Somewhere we discussed it, right? Yeah. So today we'll not go in that much like deep, but we'll just only understand how we are going to how equilibrium is being achieved. That's it. That's the only thing. Wait a minute. So yes. So first of all, what you will write? You will write determinants of equilibrium level. Just be very quick. Okay, let's just wrap up very quickly. Determinants of this equilibrium level. Then you write according to Keynes theory, and economy is an equilibrium when aggregate demand is equals to aggregate supply during a period of time. So equilibrium means AD equals to AS, and then you will write AD equals to C plus I, and AS equals to C plus S. That means C plus I equals to C plus S, right? So when you will cut C and C, you will get I and S. So that means investment is equals to your savings. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so write it down. Be very quick. Okay, I'll just fold it. First, like hashtag, just write the chapter name and then hashtag determinants of equilibrium level. And according to Keynes, this and this. Be very quick.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Then this one, AD equals to AS, and then you will write AD equals to C plus I and AS equals to C plus S. So when you will compare it, C plus I equals to C plus S. This is your AD equals to AS. Okay, so when C and C will get cancelled, you will get left with I equals to S.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now, see, basically to find equilibrium, we have two approaches. Okay. To find equilibrium, we have two approaches. One is AD and AS approach and one is SNI approach. So you will write the two approaches for to find instead of for equilibrium to find equilibrium are ADAS approach and SNI approach. So we'll first discuss ADAS and then we'll discuss SNI. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now we already discussed the two things. So we already know this. So you will not write it down. See, we have two sectors, right? Though we have four sectors, right? But we only take two sectors, right? One is there is no government and the foreign sector. Okay, we have only two sectors, household and the firms. And it is assumed that investment is autonomous. Already know, right? It is not being influenced by the income. Price level is assumed to be constant and equilibrium output is to be determined in the context of short run only. Very, very important. It is not determined in the long run. Long runs means in long period of time. It is only determined over here, right? So, so these are basically the assumptions. Okay, before drawing ADAS and all this. So what you will write? You will write assumptions. Okay, and then you will write two sector model. Okay, and you will have household and firm. You are not going to write entire thing. Next, you will write investment is autonomous. Then you will write price is constant. Okay, and here the entire thing. Equilibrium output is to be determined in context of short run. Clear? Just write in short. Okay. Wait, I'll just explain it again. So what you're going to write, first of all, you will write assumption and then you will write two sector model. You will write two sector model. Okay, and you will write household and firms. Okay, then you will write investment is autonomous. Second point. Third point, price level is constant. Okay, and the fourth you will write entire. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay, Adim and Mariam. Done. Now see, AD and AS approach, you already know what is AD and basically aggregate demand, you already know it compromises of two things, and consumption and the investment expenditure, because out of four things we are only going to take the two components, right? And aggregate supply, you already know the everything. Okay, so through what you will write, you will not write this, you will write aggregate, and this is your we have to approach. So first of all, AD-AS approach. Okay, so according to Keynesian theory, the equilibrium level of income in an economy is determined when aggregate demand, represented by C plus I curve, is equal to total output aggregate supply. Okay, so then this is from AD, and you will write the first thing. This according to Keynesian, it means when AD is equals to AS, then only we are going to find it out. Okay, now this is the schedule, very very important. The only difference is like of schedule only. Okay, so what is the schedule? This Y is your income. Okay, this is your consumption, this is your saving, this is your investment, and this is your AD, and this is your AS. Okay, income, you can see it is increasing over here, consumption, and these are your savings. Investment, which is autonomous, that means it will remain same, 100 100 100 100 100. Okay, and this over here, right? So you can see, you have to see at what point AD equals to AS. So you know how you can find out AD. You can find out AD C plus I, right? So C and I, 50 plus 100 is 150. And how you will find AS? C plus S. So C and S. So 50 plus minus 50. This is 50 plus minus 50, right? So what will be the answer? 50 minus 50. So answer will be 0, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to find the entire table. You have to first you will draw the entire table. Then you will find when AD is equals to AS. So you can see over here it's 300 and 300, right? So this entire line, like this point, is your consumer equilibrium. Clear? Yes, no. No? Didn't get it? Tell me. Okay. So over here, like at equilibrium point, you have first AD equals to AS. And already when we discussed, we did that when you will solve it, like you will expand it, right? C plus I and C plus S, you will get I equals to S. So over here, you can see I is equals to S. Yes. So at equilibrium level of income, C S plus S is equals to I plus AD is equals to AS. And this is the basically graph. Okay, so you'll just draw the rough graph like this. You'll just draw it, and you'll just, this one is your AD, right? This one is your, like from here it is AS, and the one which is starting from here, like the upper one, it will go, it is AD, right? Okay, so you will just write it down. First of all, you will write aggregate demand and aggregate supply approach, or just write this AD AS approach, and then write this, and then you will draw what you how you're going to do. Wait a minute. First of all, write AD AS approach, then the definition, then the table, then the graph. Be very quick.
Done, ma'am.
Now you will write schedule and then this entire thing. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Others done?
Yes, ma'am.
So over here you will draw the diagram, like draw a rough diagram. This is your AD, this one, and this is your AS, and just make a point over here, right? This point is your E, which is your equilibrium. Clear?
Done, ma'am.
Others done?
Ma'am, just a minute. Done, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, over here, see, you already know few things that when you will get the equilibrium, ma'am, when your when your AD is equals to AS, at that point you will get equilibrium, right? But what if your AD is greater than AS? Or what if your AD is less than AS? What at that time, what you will do? Okay. So when your AD is more than AS, so that is when economy is planning to produce at OM1. Over here, this is a thing, right? So if they are planning to produce over here, right? So that means over here, see, you are going to compare it. So what is this? This is your AD and this is your AS, right? So AD is more than AS. Yes, right? For example, this is your AD and this is your AS, right? So of course, AD is greater than AS. Yes or no? Getting the point, students? No? You want me to explain it again?
Ma'am, can you explain it again?
Yes, wait. So basically, this point, Over here, what is this? AD is equals to AS, right? But because both of them are at the same point. But this is your AD, right? This is your AD and this is your AS. So you can see AD is greater than AS because AS is down and AD is up. So over here, what is this? AD is greater than AS, right? But coming to here, you can see now this is your AD. This AD is down and AS is up. So that means over here, AS is greater than AD, right? Or you can write it like this, AD, AS is greater. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So we have three situations. One, when AD is equals to AS, this point, okay? And this point, AD is above. So AD is greater than AS, okay? And this point, AD is down and AS is up, AS path. So AD is less than AS. So we have 3 points. So AD, AS, when they are equal, you know, ma'am, this is the equilibrium point, right? But what if when AD is greater than AS? So this when economy is planning to produce. So what is this? When AD is greater than AS, it refers to excess of aggregate demand in relation to supply, right? Now, what does it mean? It means that buyers, who will demand? Buyers will demand, right? And who will produce? Consumer will produce. Sorry, producer will produce, right? So it means buyer, consumer, and the firms are planning to buy more goods and services than what producers are planning to produce. That is supply. Over here, AD is greater, so that means people are willing to buy more as compared to the supply, right? So in this situation, inventory level, stock of goods starts falling and come below the desired level to maintain full employment equilibrium, right? So over here, what is happening? For example, I have 100 gifts and 200 people are demanding. So my stock will come down because I'll sell them and now 100 more people are demanding. So what will happen in this situation? Inventory level, like stock of good, starts falling and come below the desired level to maintain full employment equilibrium. To bring back the inventories at the desired level, producer expand production. This raises the employment level, output level, and in turn, income level. These levels keep on rising till AD is equals to AS. When economy reaches equilibrium, you will just write till here. So basically, over here, what is happening, student? You just need to remember one thing. See. So what was the situation? AD is greater than AS. So that means people are demanding more. Yes. So for example, 100 people are demanding, but you have only 50 gifts and 100 people are demanding. So what you will do now? You will increase your production. Yes. So you will increase you will start producing more. Now 51, 52, 53, so on. For your demand is 100. So you will produce till it become 100, right? You will increase your stock till your aggregate demand become equals to aggregate supply. So this is what it is written. So first of all, you will write if AD is greater than this. So you will write it refers to it refers to excess of aggregate demand in relation to supply. It means buyer are planning to buy more goods and services than what producers are planning to produce. Okay. In this situation, inventory level, which is stock of goods, starts falling and come below the desired level to maintain full employment equilibrium. To bring back, so now what is they are telling that over here stock is coming down. So now of course they have to maintain this equilibrium. This is the situation. Now you have to convert the situation to this, right? So how you will do it? To bring back the inventories like the stocks at the desired level, producer expand production. Now I will start producing more. Earlier I produced only 50. Now I will start producing more, 51, 52, 53 like this. This raises the employment level, output level, and in turn income level. Okay, these level keeps rising. So what will happen? For example, now I'm going to like 51, 52, 53. So first of all, I need more labor. So what will happen? This raise the employment level, right? Employment level will increase, output level will increase, and in return, now earlier I was selling only 50 gifts, so I was getting only 50 rupees. Now if I'll sell 100 goods, I will get 100 rupees. So employment, output, as well as income level increases, and they increases. Like you will increase your production till your aggregate demand was 100, you will increase it 54, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You will these levels keep rising till AD become equals to AS. Clear the whole story?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, others? Adit, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Okay, good. So you will write if you will write adjustment mechanism or implication of disequilibrium. This is disequilibrium basically, right? You will write this, then you will write first when AD is greater than AS, then you will write from here, it refers to this first point, then second point till here, okay, and then the third point till here and till here, okay? Okay, just write till here, and after that, this from here to till here. Clear? Be very quick.
Done.
Okay, done. Everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Heba done. Heba done. Heba, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this one, when AD is less than AS. So at the time, what is happening when economy over here? It means that the buyers are consuming and spending less, or they are planning to buy less. So you are, instead of writing this, you will write, it means that buyers are planning to buy less because demand is less, right? So buyers are planning to buy less. What sellers are planning to sell? Over here, it was this, that buyers are planning to buy more and services than what producers are planning to produce. But here, buyers are planning to buy less than what sellers are planning to sell. So what will happen? This will lead to accumulation of stock of goods, right? If nobody will purchase, then what will happen? I will keep on producing, but it will lead to the stock. Here, the stock was falling, right? Because my sales was very high, but over here, I will get a more stock. So this, now to avoid the further accumulation of inventories, which is basically stock of goods. So instead of inventories, you can even write stock of goods. Producer will reduce the production, right? If nobody is producing, so why I will produce? I will stop my production. Being a consumer is to producer. This reduces the level of employment. If I have 100 people in my company, then now I'm not going to produce anything. So I'll just ask them, I'll just fire them or something. Plus there will be no level of output, less level of output. Plus my, if nobody is going to purchase my product, it will be like my income will be low, right? Till when I will stop my production, till AD become equals to AS. Clear? Yes,
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Okay, so you
Yes,
can take
ma'am.
a screenshot for this, and coming, like we'll be meeting on Tuesday. So before coming to my class, you have to complete this on your like this, and from next class onwards, we'll just start with SNI approach, and everyone will join on time because most of the time we wait for others, so everyone will join on time. Okay, done screenshot. You have to write it. Okay. Okay.